And now on BBC One, it's time once again for this week's episode of Bookworms.
What do I think of it? Filth. Utter filth. And I'm not talking about the decent sort of filth I read as a young boy at boarding school, the sort of filth about lords spanking their parlourmaids with tennis rackets and so forth. No, I'm talking about that horror filth. Some sort of rubbish about a tree attacking decent people, or it could have been a rose bush fondling old men. Anyway, it was just rubbish. And I'll tell you another thing. I didn't fight Hitler and his lot during WW2 so that Britain could be publishing this sort of rubbish. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Words fail me. Words fail me. I suspect this, what was his? Yes, this Michael J. Apricot chap is a subversive of the worst kind. And at the very least, he's a damn commie. What he needs is a damn good thrashing. Chain him up and put a rubber gag in his mouth, and as he moans and groans, as the cat of nine tails gently flagellates his soft white buttocks, he tries to scream in agony and oh dear, I seem to have had a little bit of an accident. Sticky wicket downstairs, if you chaps know what I mean. You boys can edit that out, obviously, can't you? Jolly good. Carry on, chaps.
You know, originally I wanted to get this for the title, Final Harvest, because I thought, oh, our Maureen, she's right into gardening and that, she'll love it. But it weren't that to do with gardening. No, it were all about this old man and a tree that sort of ate people. Oh, it were terrifying. Do you know, I haven't been that scared since the milkman tried to get his leg over, because I still owed him for 2 pints and strawberry yoghurt. Anyway, I would tell him, oh, excuse me, dear. Anyway, I would tell our Agnes up at 27. I said, have you read Final Harvest by Michael J. Elliott? She said, no, I haven't. I said, oh, you must. It's absolutely frightening, terrifying it is. She said, well, I'd love to, but I can't. And I said, why ever not? And she said, well, because I'm illiterate. And I said, oh, love, you don't want to let a little thing like that stop you. Just because you were born a bastard doesn't mean you can't enjoy a good book. Maureen, chip pan's on fire. Again.
Firstly, I must be saying thank you for allowing me onto your most awesome show. I'm very happy to be here and to be giving you wonderful reviews for Mr. Eliot's very wonderful book, The Final Harvest. But I must be telling you a story. Now, I am owning one of the largest bookstores here in Mumbai. And, of course, I have been stocking Mr. Eliot's frightening tales for many years now. But I have a story to tell you about this book that will make you unbelieve. But I am swearing on the lives of my 16 children, everything I am about to say is true. My mother is not feeling very well. Well, she is having problems in her woman's bodies. Not her front bodies, but her back bodies. So I am downloading for her book, Reader, a copy of Final Harvest. And wonders of wonders. A few days later, my mother is running into store. She's so happy. This book was so frightening that she caca in her panties. Now she is not having problems with women's bottoms anymore. And what is more, she is telling all the aunties about how wonderful this book is. So they are all running into my bookstore so that they can buy Mr. Eliot's other wonderful books to help them caca in their panties too. And they have no more problems with the back end. So I would very much recommend this book to you, especially if you are having problems in the body department. Thank you.
No, I told you, I'm not wearing makeup. I'm not a bloody poofter. Mate, I don't care if it is to stop me being bloody shiny on camera. You come anywhere further, anywhere near me with that makeup brush, I'll stick it so far up your fucking intestines, you'll be wearing blush. All right? Is that okay, fellas? We all sorted? Okay. Yeah, well, I read it. Yeah, top read, shit hot. But I do have to add something to that. It's a bit of a whinge, really. Now, as you may or may not know, we Aussies produce some of the top fruit and veggie varieties in the world. Now, I reckon with this book, the Australian government should ban it. Now, why am I saying that? Well, quite simply. I mean, this book is friggin' horrifying. It bloody well is, okay? But it's all about, like a tree and the fruit is like evil or some shit like that. But, I mean, how's it going to be? People read this, they're going to be too scared to go to the fridge in case their broccoli jumps out and fucking attacks them. So I think the Australian government should ban this. Or at the very least, they should ban it in Tasmania because those guys are really fucking protective of their apples, all right? Is that okay? Okay, no worries. Hey, Raylene, chuck us another tinny, love. No, the full ones, Dale. Yeah, she's a beaut, Sheila, but she's got a few kangaroos hopping around the top paddock. All right, catch us later, fellas.